Finally,
We did it.
we finally did it.
It's done. It's
Finally started the first episode of my new podcast series. This is my boy Kelly Rain,
no
or
great.
Gray, my bad, Gray, Grey. So we've been wanting to do this for the longest time. We talked about it for like what, months now?
No,
It's been
we started
it's been a long ass time.
for YouTube way like
Yeah, we wanted to do a YouTube series. Initially, it was like we just wanted to do all four of us. There's two other people that aren't here with us right now, but this makes it sound like they're dead. They're dead.
They're not here with us right now. Oh, baby. This guy was like, oh shit, where did they go?
No, they're out doing their own thing right now, but they're not here at the moment.
Sadly, one of them got married and the other one
Yeah, the other boy, one boy simping, the other one is
simping también.
no words. No words. Point is though that we've just been trying to do this for the longest time, and we finally did it.
I was telling this about the like, I'm happy that like today or whatever, like it's fine. We're finally doing it. No more procrastinating. Acá.
Yeah.
Like I want to start and
by the way, this like podcast series is like, it's not a specific topic of the series. Like, it's just us saying our shit, just talking
like,
stupid shit.
that one person you see on Facebook shit posting. That's what this is gonna be.
That's exactly what this is. But
That
it was so
great.
funny because
That was a good example. 10 points.
it was so funny because we were at Walmart getting all this shit ready, like literally just before this, maybe like an hour before this. We were at Walmart. We were looking for like a microphone and looking for the LED lights and all this shit, dude. We're doing everything. We're being extra. We're at
No, we went. I woke up at 9, right? And then I called. It's like no, I woke up at 6:30 because that's like I have an alarm on my phone for work and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I woke up at 6:30 and I'm like, damn, I woke up and I turned off my alarm and shit. I'm like, I'm not working. I'm gonna go to sleep. I slept in a little bit.
Yeah.
Woke up exactly at 9 and I called you first thing first. But you didn't answer.
Yeah,
so I was like,
no, I didn't wake up till like I woke up at 9. I woke up at 9 exactly, like without the alarm.
You called me at. Wait, what time did I call you?
I have no idea, but I woke up at 9, like exactly at 9, and I was just like, it's not 9:30 yet. Like I'm.
No, I called you at 9:04, and then you called me at 9:20.
Yeah, that's when I woke up. Yeah, I had an alarm for 9:20.
I was expecting you to call me like at 10, and I was like, I'm trying to get like, let's get everything done right now.
You know what? For a second, I really thought like I wasn't gonna wake up, dude. I thought I was.
No,
like,
you know what I was gonna do?
What?
I like, on God, if you didn't call me at 10, I was gonna pull up to your crib.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
I was gonna come. Like,
You're more serious about me than
Well, I mean, bro, because if sometimes if you don't have someone like pushing you,
yeah, you're right.
You know.
Yeah, I get you.
So I was just gonna apply that pressure.
Yeah, so that was like that was the beginning of our morning, and then we went to Five and Below. We were looking for a tripod and a microphone.
It was like a piece of wood.
We were looking for a tripod, and we didn't find anything. We found like this like weird like lever thing that just like moves around.
Not
But,
good.
yeah, it was.
It looked like it was. It looked like.
Yeah,
if you open it
man,
for sweet.
that shit was $5, dude. And
Nah.
I swear, to God, probably when I poked my phone down, the weight of the phone just it would have
Right?
snapped in half. Right
Wait,
there.
was it one of those?
It was like
you
like the Pixar things that like that little lamp that jumps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was like the shape of that, but without the lamp, obviously. But it was weird.
Not good,
I don't know.
right?
Yeah, it was from Five and Below.
I had never been there, and I pulled up order. I was like, what?
I'm about to steal shit. No, we pulled up for that, and then we are looking for like a cheap microphone there too, and nothing. There was nothing there. We got there right when the store opened, and nothing. There was
For real,
nothing
as soon as
there.
the door opened, and it felt weird, like if we were missing something.
I felt like a fucking Karen.
No,
like,
no, yeah, okay, no, but I felt weird, like if, like, you know, Black Friday people were waiting outside,
Yeah.
like there was like a good
Yeah, it
group
was-
of people, right?
There was people
It was
waiting
like-
for that shit to open. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah,
I
it
was
was,
like, what the hell is this?
it was
What's
fucking
going
weird.
on?
Yeah, and I think it was like, it sucks because I hated walking in right when it opened because like I know how the workers feel. Like I know sometimes when I'm working, like, and we just opened the store, there's already people waiting outside. I'm like,
Really?
I'm like, go home. I in my head, I'm like,
At least
go
wait an
home.
hour or
Yeah,
something.
wait an hour. Give us a second. Like, And so I know how they felt. So I was like, fuck, poor guys.
It was only like 3 people, right?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was like 4 or 5, maybe, or like working. You mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I only
it
saw
was-
like 3 people.
Yeah, it was like 3 people, and then after that we went to Best Buy. Best Buy wasn't even fucking open, so we
Yeah, it
just like
wasn't open.
yeah, it was right across the street anyway, so we were fine. And then we went to Walmart, and that's when we found everything. It was funny because we were like, we were looking for a fucking for a mic.
No, right, yeah, we walked to the electronic sections over
Yeah.
there, and I was kind of embarrassed to walk next to him because he was walking like he was Rosal. So I was walking on the other
I'm
side.
fucking sore, dude.
And so we got to the electronic section, right, and then
Yeah.
we found the light ring light, whatever, LED light, but we couldn't find no microphones,
Yeah.
like nowhere to be found.
Yeah, at all. Like they were non-existent there. And then I was like, you know what, I should ask because we found this one, and then we found like another one that goes like right here on your neck or whatever on the collar.
Like the ones that you see, like
And on the YouTube videos, yeah, those guys were like, what would you do? Would you do your sister or your brother? Like those types of fucking stupid questions.
Would you have sex with me? Yes or no?
And it's like right here, yeah. And they
You
have the other
hear
mic,
them?
yeah, they're
You
like,
hear out-
yeah. But we found those, and I was just like, nah, like, cause we had to connect 2 of them. It was just too much work. So then I asked, I was like, hey, ma'am, like, hey, where can we find some microphones? And she was like,
She said what?
she was just like, oh, on the other side of this wall, which was like the toy section. So I was like, okay, maybe on the exact other side of the wall, like there's something. And I went and I was like, what the fuck? And I was just like, what? And I go back and I find this guy and I'm like, dude, I don't know.
No, nah, bro, nah. You left,
Yeah.
and I stayed there looking like a second longer, and then I walked behind you, and you did a full circle, and I even went, well, we had the mask, you know, and I was like, I was just going like that,
Yeah.
and this vato I just see him, I was like, he's looking for me. Sure enough, my phone starts ringing.
Yeah.
Yo, where are you? I was like, I'm right behind you.
Bro, I couldn't find you, dude. I was just like, man, where the fuck is this guy?
That's muy loud.
Yeah, and then after that, that's when I asked the lady, right? I was just like, hey.
Oh, you had already asked her. Yeah, you had already asked her.
okay. Yeah, I asked
And
her.
then we went to the other side of the wall, which was the.
Yeah, but
the
I asked the
section.
same lady again. I was like, ma'am, I didn't find him. Where did you say again? She's like, oh, the toy section. I'm like, what the fuck are you? I'm like, what? And then we go to the toy section, and then like we find microphones, but they're
Nada que ver. Like,
they're like them fucking kid microphones, the one that make like destroy your voice and shit. Like
yeah, oh yeah,
they sound
yeah.
like ooh.
They
like,
make your voice echo. or whatever.
Yeah. I was like, dude, she's fucking clowning us, bro.
Sí se
It was,
pasó de
it was
verga.
so fucking funny. Yeah.
Se mamó.
Yeah, se mamó bien gacho. And then I was just like, man.
And bro, now that I think about it, she was talking about those mics.
Bro, yes. She was not like, she wasn't playing. She was just dead ass like, oh yeah, I've seen some microphones in the toy section.
Right.
Yeah, she said, yeah, you can go look from over there. I got some for my kid earlier.
Dude, they were not. Oh my god.
They were not having it, bro, in the morning. But
Not even a mic like a microphone.
like for a speaker, like
No.
like for like a fucking karaoke or something.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Nothing like that at all. And it was just
That was funny.
disappointing,
That was
yeah.
funny though. It's like you pull up expecting to see like microphones in the toy section. All right,
Yeah,
and then a guy
yeah.
like.
It was fucking stupid. I was just like, what, lady? I wanted to go back, like, I wanted to go back with
This?
a microphone. Yeah, is this what you're talking about? She's like, yes. She starts,
She
she starts fucking, like, singing. She was ready.
I was gonna sing a song, but I didn't know what she was singing.
She's like, I've been waiting for this moment.
Ponle, she
Oh my
started
God.
singing.
Selena.
Para bailar la bamba. No,
Started singing Selena. The other lady, too. Dude, you know what she told me? She was like, as soon as I didn't even like have a second or two talking to her, I was just like, hey, and she's like, I don't work here. And I was like,
Se quitó de todo.
yeah, she had her like the Walmart. No, yeah, she did that. Like, I don't think were you there? You were there, right?
No, I
No,
didn't
you
see
weren't
that. I
there.
didn't see
Okay, so when I talked to her, I was like, hey, like, I literally just said, hey. She cut me off.
Dad,
She didn't
you didn't even get to say.
Yeah, no.
You just looked at her.
Yeah, she was just like, I was like, hey, and then she was like, I don't work here. Like, no, I swear to God, bro. Like, she had the little neon green ones that they have, and it was just like she just took it off, and she's like, I don't work here, and I was like, I stayed looking at her like,
You're the imposter.
like your fucking shirt says Walmart, bro. Like I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, I just looked at her for like a good 3 seconds, like just speechless. I was just like,
Se quitó del pedo, güey.
I'm like,
She didn't wanna-
dude, she made up all this shit. Like I swear to God, it was like 3 back to back. Like.
What did she say?
Okay, the first one was just like, boom, right away. I don't work here. And then I was like, okay. I was like, all right. The second thing right after that, she's like, well, I work here, but not in this. She was like, I work because I saw her. She saw me look at her fucking her tag. I was like,
this is not. I'll be your reaction, man. You tell her like,
hey, I don't work here. Well, I work here, but not.
You work here?
I work here, but not in the electronics department. And then you just stayed quiet, right? He's like, I'm on lunch.
No,
I was like,
I'm pregnant.
she just takes off all her clothes. She just walks away.
They fired me.
They just
right now.
I don't want to feel bad. I don't want to go home yet. My kids, they're struggling.
They're struggling.
They're struggling. Like,
They're singing with my microphone.
they wanted microphones. I couldn't get it.
That's why I'm here. I bought this on eBay.
I really don't work here.
No, mom.
I've been trying to get a job here for months. They keep telling me.
Anyway, like fucking, getting into Walmart is easy though.
Getting in. Okay.
Yes.
Well, okay. Well.
All you do is take it's like 90 questions, 80 questions.
Okay, that's the requirement to apply. Like everybody that applies has to go through that process, but it's not.
But I always see everybody gets hired.
But it's not just that. Like you have to know people. It's like HEB, bro.
Either way, I work at Walmart and everything I get is for free.
I just put on a fucking thing. Somebody asks questions, I just say I don't work here.
Why are you walking out with that?
I storage.
I'm
gonna take it to the
defective.
back.
It's defective.
I'm gonna take it to the back, and then they're like walking out the front.
You
go through the back.
You just call the homeboy.
Hey, yo, go.
Do the thing. Chingo de vatos pull up with cameras. You're on the bus. You're on the show. The one of the boss or whatever.
Oh, what
fake
would you
boss
do?
or whatever. Yeah.
I forgot what that guy's name was. Dude, I was gonna tell you. I saw there was this Twitter post. It was like this car lot, right? And it got robbed, but like professionally robbed. Like this lady was taking a video of all the cars, the trucks, the sports cars, the regular cars, SUVs. Almost the entire lot got their wheels taken. Like just boom.
Wait, the cars or the wheels? Only
the tires. Sorry.
Oh, okay, but I've seen that.
Tires and the wheels. Like
bro, that happens here.
Yes, it happens here. It happens like 1 or 2 cars.
Yeah.
Not the whole fucking lot. Like the whole lines of Camaros, just no wheels. All 4 wheels.
Rims,
gone.
everything.
Rims and everything gone. Wheels, tires, gone.
All the cars on skates.
All the cars on skates.
No man.
Yeah, I saw.
Where was this?
I don't know where it was. I saw it on Twitter and I was like, yo. And they were like, yeah, they professionally robbed us because they cut the lights, they cut the cameras, they cut everything, and they took everything, bro. And
so it was a perfect job.
Perfect job. Perfect job. And I'm just, yeah, we did it.
We love to see it.
Yeah, love it, man. Fuck them, they be fucking scamming people and shit.
And then
fucking 9% like interest rate and stuff.
I don't know nothing about that.
Paying like $900 a month.
Don't talk to me about math or money.
No, but I saw that dude and I was just like, damn, bro, like how do you just let that happen? How does somebody steal
like here, you know they have dogs in the car lots.
Yeah, well, in the car lot, well, this was like a professional place, like a whole business place, not like a small car. Like it was like a
dealer.
Yeah, a dealership. Yeah, it was a whole dealership. It wasn't just like a small car lot. Like it was a whole dealership, bro.
That shit must have took at least an hour.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, for sure it took all night. But I mean, if you're gonna get that many tires and wheels, tires and wheels, like
tires and queers.
Tires and queefs. No, but that's some fucking bang. They sell them shits outside, bro. Imagine how much money like those shit goes, like brand new, like they go for a fuck ton.
Stock, like
yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Even just one fucking wheel, like one wheel or one tire,
$300.
Yeah, easy. And I was just like, damn, bro, like that's insane. That's fucking wild. It's weird. It's weird because like
it's queered.
I don't know. I'm getting like caught up in my words, but at T-Mobile there's something like that too. Well, actually, I probably shouldn't talk about that. I don't think I'm allowed to talk about that. But Point is, like, if you steal anything there, like, they'll see it. Like, no, like, there's no
In
doubt about
T-Mobile.
it. Yeah. Like,
Because
there's
cameras
always,
and stuff?
yeah,
or-
there's always people, like, monitoring cameras.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, sometimes I'm at work and I get called. Like, I'll be sitting on a desk or something. And sometimes, not always, right? But sometimes they'll call. And they'll be like, hey, why are you sitting on the table? Yeah.
But the person who's watching you is at work too?
No. They're
There's
just
somewhere
watching
else.
the cameras. Yeah, there's somewhere else. I
In
don't know where.
Brownsville or somewhere else?
I have no idea. But they're just watching the cameras and they're just like, get off. They like get off
Do
the
something.
counter. Yeah, do something or something like that. Like,
Wow.
yeah. Last time, there was like no customer that my friend was telling me that she was just like,
That's a little
it's
weird.
as fuck,
yeah.
right? Like sometimes you're just chilling and you're like, somebody's watching me, you know, like
Like, what
watching
if you're
through the
scratching your nuts and, like, what the hell, you know? Or, like, you go to a corner, sacarte el perro, you just
camera. I know, right? You just go to fart.
So,
And
that's
they'll hear
weird.
it. Nah,
Yeah. They have the cameras can see the gas.
they're just like through the cameras. No, yeah, but I'm pretty sure.
You
like,
get a phone
almost-
call. Ring, ring.
Why are you farting?
Hey, this is T-Mobile. Fart again. Ah.
No, mom is make it stinkier.
No.
I'm pretty sure like almost every store has their like, you know, their I guess their procedures or whatever the shit. Like if something goes wrong, like somebody steals.
But I mean,
But I feel like,
bro, I would be thinking acá, like you know, like the cameras are just there for like if there's robbed, you know, inventory, and then they can look back in the cameras. You
I
know,
definitely feel like.
has
retail-
anybody ever robbed while you've been working?
Not
Not while you're working, but like during your time of
During my
employment, they
Um,
have been working with him.
I think they stolen like a charger or something like that. They haven't really stolen, but maybe a case or something like that. Like they'll steal them, you know. But like,
But nothing acá.
yeah, nothing like a fucking phone or like a something
good
like that,
electronic
a
thing.
good electronic like a speaker or some
Mhm.
shit. Nah, well, actually in San Benito, this one guy stole a speaker, a whole ass speaker.
Big one.
Yeah,
How?
like a flip 5, like the tall ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
JBL.
he just fucking just
Pocket.
Yeah, he just pocketed. Yeah, there was one person in the store working. Like I had his back turned to him.
And boom,
He just like
smooth.
smooth. On
Did they
the
get the guy or not?
Nah, they didn't get him. I mean, they had a mask. They had like a hoodie.
Oh,
on,
okay,
like,
then
I
no,
mean,
no name, no number, nothing. He didn't do no business.
Nah.
So he was, he was good.
He was out clean. Like,
He was
that's
good,
it. That
yeah.
guy, he was fine. But that sucks.
Even if he's on camera, he was covered up.
Yeah, no, he was on camera. We we saw it.
But
like,
he was
we saw
covered,
him
no?
steal it. Yeah, we couldn't see who it was. There's no way.
He
to,
got
like,
away.
identify him. Yeah, but I was gonna say that almost every I feel like almost every store you go to has like their shit, but I feel like retail stores are the ones that are the most like, not lenient, but like whatever about it, like clothing retail. Like you
What?
like if
I would-
like a shirt gets stolen.
The one that's most lenient about it, way, is Walmart, way.
Oh, dude, absolutely, bro.
But
Yeah.
what do you mean? Nah, bro. Actually, I think like in a place like J.C. Penney's or ponle Macy's, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not easy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess so.
Not that I know.
Well, I mean, shit. This boy fucking. I'm not gonna say. I'm not even gonna say anything, bro. No, what? You know, I am gonna say it, dude.
What?
This fucking guy, he stole a fucking corn dog, bro. Bro, I was just like,
No, I didn't. Wait.
bro, what?
It was an accident.
That we get in the car, that boy just just whips out a corn dog. I'm like,
Lazy gang. Buy it out.
no, I was just like, in my head, I didn't think anything of it at first, and then I was like, this guy didn't. I never fucking saw this guy take that. Like, I never saw this guy even pay for it or anything like that. I'm like, we went to the self checkout. I'm like, how do you scan a corn dog? Like, just beep. Imagine.
There was a way you just didn't see.
Yeah, I guess so. And then, and then, yeah, well, we just start eating it. So I was like, oh fuck it.
That was.
But it was just weird. Like, that's probably like the weirdest thing I ever seen.
We started eating it. That was us.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you saying Glizzy Gang going like that, like.
Lazy gang, like, who can relate?
Dude, that was a loud ass bite. Like, I can't bite that hard. It hurts.
Pues, tú no sabes. You don't live that lifestyle.
I got braces. Dude, imagine when your teeth just fall off. Teeth ASMR.
Hey, well, bro, have you ever caught yourself grinding your teeth?
I've caught myself grinding.
Wait, tell me if you hear this.
Nah, just kidding.
What'd you say? In my sleep.
I got the fucking R&B music in the back.
That boy just on the bed.
Dude. That was too much, bro.
This bed.
Bed ASMR.
Guy has trouble getting out of bed. Bro, I can make this bed talk. I can make you a bed.
Shut up, bro. What's she saying?
What's she saying?
Oh.
That boy said, Nah, but have you ever... Tell me if you hear this. Like...
Oh my god.
You do hear that, right?
Yeah.
Bro.
Dude, what? Do it again? Oh, what the fuck?
You can hear this shit?
Your teeth sound fake. Like, they sound like plastic.
Like wood or some shit.
Ew, like wooden teeth.
Oh.
George Washington shit.
Hey, did you see that post on Twitter? It said that George Washington... They said that his teeth was wooden, right?
But I heard that it wasn't.
That they...
That
That
it was like...
they would...
Like slaves' teeth.
His slaves' teeth
That's
or
fucked
whatever.
up.
Like, I don't know.
Dude, just imagine, like...
I need new teeth. Smile for me. Boom.
Dude, like just imagine, like, even in today's age, if you were missing a tooth and somebody else gave you a tooth, it was somebody else's tooth. Like they extracted it and they cleaned it and everything, and there was some way of just putting it on you. I'm pretty sure there is, but like
I don't
it was
think
just
so.
some, probably not. But I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not.
Because how the fuck do you get a whole ass tooth to stick into your?
Hey, you know what? I don't know, dude. Like,
Because you know they say that teeth. I mean, I've seen X-rays or whatever. Teeth are like a good
yeah, they
size.
go. I know.
They're good
They're
size.
like fucking like this.
They're not just
They
this,
go
they go
down
in
into
there.
your jaw.
Mhm.
I know, but let's just pretend, right, that you could do that. I mean, I don't know if you can, but let's just pretend. Like, would you like take that tooth? It was one of your front teeth, and you just pop it in, put it like
Someone else's tooth
someone
into
else's
mine.
tooth.
Nah, I'd rather be Chimuelo.
Yeah, like that's disgusting, right? And just imagine before, like teeth were there was no way of properly cleaning a tooth,
No one,
let alone a mouth, bro.
or like teeth brush and shit like that.
There was no toothbrushes of it, like back then.
Bro, how
Wow.
many?
Dude.
Imagine, bro.
No, just imagine.
Everyone had smelly breath.
No, yeah, for sure. And then there was like the alcohol was like way like it was just like I heard it was like,
alcohol
way
was-
stronger. Yeah, it was way stronger back then. It was just like almost pure alcohol.
But it was like no, everything was like it was in more abundance. No, like
Yeah, well, I'm not sure exactly about the alcohol situation, but I do know that it was like it was stronger than it is before, like now. So like just imagine like bro, if you think some people's breath smell right now when they're drunk, just imagine back then like they wouldn't even brush their teeth.
Well, I mean, personally, I don't think you can smell the alcohol in someone's breath,
Yeah.
but like in some cases, it doesn't smell like horrible. You know, like I don't think like oh like
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
it could be worse.
yeah, if somebody's breath smells, it's like a light like that. Actually, no, dude. I had one time when I was like working at American Eagle one time. It was like pre-COVID times, right? There was like this guy. I don't know. He was just like I'd never seen him before. You know, there's usually like regulars for some. I don't know why there's regulars at American Eagle.
But
there's
like a
regulars.
shop or just pull up.
Oh yeah, to shop. Sometimes they'll pull up, but most of the time they're shopping.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Put them in Eagle, pa?
This guy walks in like 8:59, bro. Or like 7:59, I don't know. We
Good
close
morning.
like, no,
Oh, at night.
At night, yeah, we're about to close, like a minute before closing. And he goes to the men's section where I'm at, and he's like looking for some jeans, and I'm like, ugh, I have to fucking help him. Like, I just want clothes already. Like, I want to fold all the clothes, get the fuck out of here, right?
Come on.
Well, and like, I don't know why, but at American Eagle, they were just very persistent about like, oh, connect with their customer, like, get a story out of them. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I'm working for $750, bro. Like,
Get a story out of
yeah,
it. Hey, you know today my dog died.
Yeah, it was.
It's like a game.
you
You
know
know,
what?
you go to every NPC.
I have
shit.
something to say about a story. One time, I'll tell you what right now.
Sorry,
after
sorry,
this. So basically, like, this guy, he's very quiet, right? And he's like this older man, right? He has like canas and stuff. Like he's old, right? He's an old guy, maybe in his 60s, maybe 50s, right? And he's like short, right?
Shorter than you.
Yeah, he's shorter than me. And he looks like a normal guy. Like, he looks just like a normal old man, like senior citizen, right? Whatever. I talked to him like, oh, hey, like, can I help you out with anything? Like, you're looking for a certain type of jean, this and this and that, right? Type of shit, right? I'm just trying to get him out of here. And then he's like, oh, well, you know what? And it was just like that breath fucking like smacked me, bro. It smacked me right in the face. Like it was like as if his breath was a solid figure and just boom. And I was like, oh, I was bleeding from the nose. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, and I was like trying to hold it in, you know, like fuck, dude, God, it was a stench, bro. Like it was bad, way. It was disgusting. It was just, it smelled rotten in there, like something died in there. I was like, oh fuck. And then I was just like, damn. And then he was like, yeah, well, I'm trying to get this. And he was those type of people that speak like this, like they have their mouth open with everything, like, I'm like, bro, like, whoa. And then I was like, all right. And then I stepped back, like, I was like, whoa, you know what? We have these. And I was just like, I went like this. I don't think he noticed, but I was like, take it, bro. Take whatever you want. Steal it, bro, if you want. I don't give a fuck, man. I was just like, just take it, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
This shirt seems to be your size.
He went on, tried it on. Only one in the store. Everybody else is folding clothing already. Like, he's still there. Tries it on. Oh, I didn't like it. I'm like, yo, get out, dude. Like, you, like, he smelled so bad. And it's not even because
he caused COVID.
I'm not. No, that was probably the cure for it, bro. Like, that shit was so, like, toxic. It would, if that shit enter your body, bro, like, you don't even have to be scared of COVID, bro.
Immediate, like fucking, yeah. You have a drug test the next day, that boy says, don't worry, you'll pass.
Dude, that boy was immune. That boy is probably the only immune person to COVID right now. Like, he's probably living his best life, bro. Like, dude, it smelled so bad. No, and you know what? Speaking of stories, I had in that same job, like I was working.
That's the one you were gonna say next?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. So, this person, like, she walks in, this lady, and we're talking, right? Like, she's an older lady. She's maybe in her 30s, 40s, right? And we're talking, and we're having, like, not having a good time, but we're having a good talk. Like, I'm actually enjoying the conversation, you know?
Simone.
And it's fucking weird because, like, we're not supposed to be talking to customers for too long, but we're also supposed to talk to them enough to get a story. So it's just like, how do you do that? You know, how do you get somebody to just
open up?
Yeah, it's kind of unrealistic. Mm-hmm. Whatever, right? So we were talking for a good while. I was in the fitting room, so I'm supposed to be there, right? And I asked people to bring
in there with her.
No, not in there with her, obviously, but like she was waiting for, I don't know who, or she was waiting for a room. It was full.
Alright.
Yeah, she was waiting for a room. And then all of a sudden she's like, oye, mijo, ¿qué opinas? Like, hey, like, what do you think, right? And she shows me her phone, right?
Oh, okay. I thought she was like, okay then.
Ash, ¿qué opinas? No, it was just,
she opens up the door. She's in like lingerie.
Dude, no, I've had like ladies do that, like where they tell me, what do you think? And it's just like, yeah, no. Yeah, for real. Yeah, no, that's some other shit. That's something else. But anyway, she asked me, "What do you think?"
Where was this at?
American Eagle. Apply. Indeed.com. No, so
fitting room.
Fitting room, titties.
¿Qué opinas?
Opino bien. No, so she was just like, what do you think? And she shows me a phone, and she just shows me like a screenshot of messages with her husband with another woman. Like she caught her husband like talking to another woman, right? And she took a screenshot of it, right? And then I was like, is this you? Right?
What in the world made her like, ¿Qué opinas?
Yo, I don't know, man, but like it was just weird. Like, she was like, well, what do you think, right? And she showed me, I'm like, is this you? And she's like, no, this is somebody else, my husband. And then I was like, I'm like, well, this is not you, so this it's not good, right? Like,
yeah.
This man cheating on you, right? Like, this is how it goes. And she's just like, right? And I'm like, yeah, like, it's like what I could tell from you know, from the screenshot. So then she's just like, okay, well, like, what do you think I should do? And I'm like, well, what have you done already? She's like, well, like, I made him delete her, and I asked him all about her, and this and that. And this man said, like, she's a childhood friend. And then when she was like, childhood friend, why have y'all been friends for like 1 year? Why have y'all been friends for like X amount of time. I forgot how much it was on
Okay.
Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
On Facebook, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I was just like, excuse me. I was just like, I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's your shit, you know. Like, and I was like, look, ma'am, I don't know. Like, that's something else, you know. And she's like, I'm thinking about leaving him, and then I'm like, well, yeah, like, why don't you, you know? And she's like, but I haven't because, like, he holds down the house.
He's making all the money.
He making all the money. He holds down the house. He takes care of the kids. Like, she don't work, you know.
He's a good husband. He's just cheating.
Just
He's a
like,
good
that
husband.
didn't even make sense, bro.
He's a good husband.
husband. He's just cheating. That's all.
You're just boring.
Oh my god, bro. And I was just like,
Ignore me, and that was stupid.
I was just like, I guess, right? Like, I said, look, ma'am, I don't know, but if you want to divorce him, then divorce him, right? She's like, it's because I have him because of the kids and stuff like that. I don't want them to be without, like you know, having separate parents. And I'm like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, that's fucking brutal. Like, let's just imagine the roles were switched. You don't work, your wife makes all the money, she takes care of all the kids, but she's cheating.
Oh, but she's cheating.
She's cheating.
Okay, because look, if she's doing all that and then she caught me cheating, she's leaving for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
So if the guy he's doing everything, he's my badass, but she's cheating, he's leaving.
Okay, well, I'm asking you, like, the roles are switched. What would you do? Like, you don't have a job right now.
Mm-hmm.
You spend a good amount of money. He makes a good amount of money too, but he gives you to spend. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, you don't have to.
I'm the girl?
No, you're the guy. And
Okay.
your girl's making all the money.
And she giving me
And
to spend too.
she pays the house. She pays the wife.
She holds it down.
She pay everything. Yeah.
And she's cheating?
And she's cheating.
But
And
she doesn't know why
you
not.
guys have kids. You, like, 15-year-old kids, 12-year-old kids. You guys have been together for a long, long time.
She doesn't know I know.
No, she knows because you confronted her about it. Like, what do you do? It's hard. It's hard. Like, it's tough. And I was just like, I was like dumbfounded, bro. I was just like, I don't know. I was just like, that's you. They got way too personal, way too fast. And I was just like, and then she started crying, and I was just like,
No. At the store.
yeah, I was there with my jeans, just like, yo. And my mic, I was like, yo, somebody, can I walk for my lunch or something? And they were like, why? And I was like, well, this lady's crying, bro. Like, I was just like, I don't want to deal with this. And then after, she gave me like a tip. You're not supposed to do that. Like, I'm not supposed to accept them. But like, fuck it. Like, I'm getting paid $7.50 an hour. I was just like,
She was like,
yeah, she's just like,
that one video on Twitter.
okay, I don't have cash. I want to do it.
I got cash.
Dude, it's like, dude, those videos are so funny.
It's like $4.
Yeah, she was just like, well, the way she actually did it, like we were inside the fitting room in the hallway, and she like rolled it up like this into two halves, right? And she just like, I had like a button, but it had like a
little pocket.
and she was just like, damn, mijo, boom.
After she stopped crying,
Yeah, it was like $5.
she said,
$5. She's like, here, hold my tears. I was like, man, just get out of here. Like, just,
McDonald's for later.
Chile, it was like,
The McDonald's.
I don't even know what I used those $5 on, but it was just weird as fuck, bro. Like, there's some weird people, man.
She said,
like, man, I feel bad calling her. I feel bad calling her weird.
go peanuts.
Go peanuts. I feel bad calling her weird because like she was just going through it, you know, and I was like weirded out. So I was just like, but then again, like I'm working, man.
She was
like,
probably like, that was embarrassing. Here's a tip.
or maybe she just didn't think anything of it. She didn't have any, like she didn't hold back.
She didn't buy anything?
She did, but like she didn't hold back talking about it. So I don't think she was embarrassed.
She
about
was
it
going through it, huh?
She was just comfortable. She needed somebody to talk to, like that. She just needed to let it out. That's it. That's all it was. So I feel bad calling her weird. She probably wasn't a weird person. Oh, you know what?
What?
I had another situation.
Going, I don't know, bro.
Okay,
Cause
remember?
that's a difficult situation. Man.
It was very weird. I mean, yeah. Get that pencil over there. Let me write something down. Look, I can't say the name.
On the stick. Oh, no.
Yeah, here, look. I got you. Here, look. I can't say the name of the person.
There's papers over there, man.
No, it's all good. I'm just gonna need to write it down.
Dude, you could have. I could have taken it on my phone and used the notes.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck it. So I was at American Eagle, right? Don't read it out loud. I was at American Eagle, and there's this, I guess this girl that like had like a big crush on me for like a while, and but it wasn't her that came in. It was her mom. I didn't know it was her mom. Like this person.
All right.
Let's just call her X for now. X's mom comes in. I'm not aware it's her mom, right? And then I'm just like, oh, can I help you out with this?
You didn't even know her.
I had no idea who she was. I'd never seen her before in my life.
Okay.
I was in the women's section at that time because somebody was already in the men's section, so I was helping out the women there. Like, you know, she was just like, hey, oh, can I help me out with this, right? And then she stayed silent for maybe like a couple seconds, like 3 or 4 seconds. She was just looking at me, and I was just like, I was confused. I was like, are you okay? I was like, what? I was just like, okay, well, I was like, ma'am, is everything okay? She's like, yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. She's talking to me in Spanish, right?
Yeah.
I'm just translating. She's just like, yeah, everything's fine. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, what size were you? And she's like, you're Joel, right? And I'm like,
that's weird.
yeah. And no, she didn't even just say my first name. She said my whole name. She's like,
Joel.
You're Joel.
Eduardo. Eduardo.
You still said it wrong.
Eduardo.
There you go.
Yeah, I said
You
that.
said Eduardo.
El cuadro. Eduardo.
El cuadro.
What did I say the first time?
I don't know, but I
Eduardo.
just know you didn't say it right.
Edward Dro. Gracia. Junior?
No, I'm not junior. I'm a third. My dad is junior.
Joel Eduardo Gracia the third.
The turd.
It's you, right? Ah, I'm from the future.
Oh my god, I'm Joel Gracia. No, but she just said my name, like my full first and last name, and I was like,
Right there and then I would have been like
I was.
I would have felt like I'm caught.
No,
or
yeah, I
some
was
shit.
like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck are you? Like,
Yeah.
I was so confused, bro. I was just like
Am I
scared.
supposed to know you?
Yeah, I was like, huh? Like, and then so I was like, yeah. I was like, I literally like, I was like, yeah. Like, you know, how do you know me? She's like, oh, es que mi hija te conoce. Like, my daughter knows you. And I'm like, who's your daughter? And then she's like, oh, well, X. And I'm like, I don't know her. I'm like, I don't know who she is. I've never spoken to her.
Oh, but you knew who she was.
But I knew I'm like, oh yeah, I literally said we're, how do you say that shit? Not friends, but
Classmates, acquaintances.
acquaintances. Yeah, I'm like, we're just acquaintances. Like, no somos conocidos. We just know each other. I've never spoken to her.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was just like, oh, okay, yeah, it's good. Like, she's talking to me about you. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, man, what the fuck, bro? Like, it was the weirdest thing. Oh, you know what? Speaking of another story, dude, I have a bunch of these types of stories. At work, like, I'm just fucking blabbering on right now, but like, it's just a bunch of shit that's coming to mind. Like, it's just
yeah,
going.
Once you get going.
No, once I get going, I think of one thing and then I remember, so, oh, you know what? This shit happened to me. I have a fucking stalker at like T-Mobile. Like, I had a stalker. No, I had one. We told him to like, yeah, like, you know what, bro, that's it. Like, cut the shit.
It was a guy?
With my phone. And like, we're not supposed to.
And that was the first time.
That was the first time. I had never seen him. He was actually with someone else. But
what
then
like cricket or something?
No. Like somebody else was attending him.
What?
One of my other coworkers, and he doesn't know Spanish very well, so he was struggling because the guy talks Spanish. So I was like, well, yeah, I'll help him out for you, bro. So then like I'm like helping him out, and he has like a super old phone, like a super old Motorola, like, you know, it's hard to like even do it. Like it said.
How old was he?
I don't know. It said Facebook was like under maintenance.
And then?
Did you get money or what? Facebook was like under maintenance.
OnlyFans? And then?
It was like under maintenance. And I'm like, I've never heard of Facebook being under maintenance ever. Like,
how old was he?
I don't know. Maybe like a 19, I think he was like 19 or 20. Something like that.
Him?
Yeah.
He was young?
Yeah, he was young.
Okay.
Yeah, and he said like, oh, well, this is what it says. I don't know how to fix it. It only works on Facebook mobile. Like Facebook, the web.
Yeah.
The website of Facebook.
Was it a touchscreen phone?
Yeah, it was a touchscreen phone.
But it was just
old.
an older
It was just
one.
a big block. Like, nasty phone.
Alright.
Anyways, it just didn't work. And I'm like, look, man, in all honesty, bro, I think it's your phone. I don't think it's necessarily like Facebook
Yeah,
itself.
they probably stopped updating the software for the phone.
Yeah, my Facebook is working totally fine. His is working fine. Like your Facebook on the website is working fine. I think it's just your phone.
Yeah,
like, it's just your phone. So I'm like, I suggest you go to Metro because he's from Metro. He went into T-Mobile. We have that confusion all the time. You know, where people come into T-Mobile because it says Metro by T-Mobile, so they think it's the same thing, and it's not. It's not the same thing. So he came in. I'm like, look, man, I suggest you go to Metro, see what's up there, see if you can get another phone. If not, we can do the full switch over here, new number and everything. You do this, you do that, everything's fine, right?
Yeah.
I quoted him with how much he could pay and stuff and everything. Yeah, he left. Boom. Comes back the next day again. In the morning, he's like, oh, well, you know what, I went and they said like it was probably my phone. And then so I was like, why did you come back here? I was like, okay, are you gonna switch over? He's like, man, I'm thinking about it. And I was like, okay. So then I was like, well, look, I told him we have this phone, this and that, whatever, right? I was telling him.
You went on your
I went on my trip, right? And it was a cheap phone, like it was something that affordable, like and a good phone that works too. At least a lot better than the phone he had, right? So whatever, right? He leaves. He doesn't do anything, bro. Like he talks to me about the phone. I quote him with the phone prices too. And then after that, I'm like, all right, but whenever you're ready, man, just come by. And then he starts trying to make conversation, and I'm just like. I'm like, oh, well, yeah, like, whatever, right? We're just making conversation. It's slow. So
like, about okay, what? Yeah. Like?
Just like, oh, how did you pass New Year's? Oh, like, I was like, oh,
okay, right. Small talk.
Yeah, small talk. And I thought it was just because, like, just small talk. I thought it was just that. And then he ended up staying for, like, an awkward amount of time. Like maybe when you're making small talk, it's like a couple
5 minutes.
5 minutes at
3
most.
minutes, 2
yeah,
minutes.
3 minutes. This guy stayed there, like, maybe, like, 10 minutes. And he was just there, like, just talking. Just
not even full on conversation, just like questions.
Yeah, no, yeah, and sometimes you'd just be like just quiet.
Yeah, dude, that's
like,
so
it was
awkward.
Weird as fuck. He just kept looking at me, and I was just like weird.
It's a nice fan. Like
that type of stuff. Yeah. Like, it was weird as fuck. And then I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy, right? Like whatever. I was just like whatever. And then he the next day he comes in again. Again, he's like, can you take a look at my phone one more time? And I'm like, dude. What do you want, bro? Like, are you gonna switch over or not, man? Like, you keep coming in with the same issue. I keep telling you it's your phone. What do you want me to do? I'm like, we're not supposed to fix.
And like, well, what time did he pull up the third day?
It's like in the mornings. Like, they're the mornings.
Damn,
he comes in the mornings, yeah. And so then he was just saying like, oh, it's the phone. Can you check it? I'm like, dude, I already checked it for you like twice, bro. Like, what do you need me to check now? Like, we're not tech. We're not Facebook or like. Actual phone tech guys that fix your phone. Mm-hmm. You know, like we don't do that. We just sell you the phones. We give you specifications about the phone. That's it. Like, you know, we're not supposed to transfer anything over. We're not supposed to do anything like that. You're supposed to set up at your house. We're not supposed to do any of that. And so the fact that we do it is like,
but
extra. It's extra stuff that we do for you, like for them, right? Whatever, right? And the guy, we run his credit and he has really bad credit, right? Like bad. It's like any phone he asks, they're gonna ask him for almost everything.
To pay everything.
Yeah, except for one of the phones, he can give like a 0 down, nothing at all.
And he can take it.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, if you want to do a switch over, you can get a whole new phone right now. Like, you know, he's like, no, I think I'm gonna wait. And I was just like, okay, dude, like I guess, right? The guy works at Pizza Patron, which is like right next to where I work at. So that should give you like an idea of how often he comes.
And then?
So then, yeah, after a while, he stops coming, and I'm like, okay, finally. He starts calling the store. And he starts calling the store, and he's like, oh, do you guys have that phone that I quoted him? I'm like, dude, yes, we already told you. Like, I don't know how many times we have that.
You knew it was him, or he said it was him?
Yeah, no, we knew it was him because it was him asking that. He kept calling. He's like, oh, hey, is Joel there? And then I'd be like, oh, hello. I would think somebody else would answer, and I would think it would be like another customer or something like that. And I would answer him like, oh, hey, and he's like, oh, the day before, like how? Well, and then after that, he's like, oh, hey, how are you? I'm like, dude, I'm doing good. And then he's like, yeah, I was just calling and stuff, and I was like, okay. I was like, did you need help with anything? And then he just tried making up some stupid excuse like, oh, my phone. I'm like, dude, come on,
bro,
man.
That's weird.
Yeah,
though,
I'm like, come on, bro. Like,
bro, what?
No, that's not even the worst part.
Okay, get to the worst part.
Okay, so the worst part is, after so many times of calling, all of us in the store know.
And he would keep going still.
No, he would still keep talking.
And then,
if it wasn't me that would answer, he would make up some bullshit about a phone, and then he would ask to talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and everybody knew like, nah, That's it. Like,
It's just weird.
Like, yeah, like stop the.
It was getting. It wasn't even it was weird already.
Yeah, it was weird already.
And then.
And one day he comes in like with like a bag, and I was like, oh. I looked at him and I was like, oh man.
Bag of what?
Bag of weed. Just kidding. He comes in with a bag of fucking like arroz con leche, right? Yeah, like 3 cups of it.
He brought it to you.
He brought it to me. To me and some of my coworkers. And I was like, oh, thanks.
Y'all didn't eat that, right?
No, we threw it away. Right away, I threw it away. I was like, no, I'm not touching that shit at all.
Good.
Like, no.
Good, bro.
my coworkers were like, probably has some other type of milk in there. And I was like, yo, shut the fuck up.
That was a good one.
It was funny as fuck. That was the first thing. The second thing is like, he keeps calling after that. He just doesn't stop, bro. And we've told him already, like, look, sir, if you're not gonna switch over, if you don't want any business with it, you're just calling, you're not buying anything, we have to ask you to stop, like, you know. And then he's like, oh, right, that's fine, you know. And then after they told him that, he calls again, hoping somebody else would answer. Yeah. Immediately, like maybe 5 minutes later.
What the hell?
Calls again. Yeah. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, bro? Like, quit this shit.
Entonces, that's like something else.
No, yeah, that guy's on some weird shit. And then he comes in again. Like, he actually comes in. And then he, like, brings a bag of candies. Like one of those toy bags. Or, like, candy bags they give, like,
The
after
party.
you hit the fucking,
Yeah,
they give it a candy bag. He gets a candy bag. And, like, I wasn't there that day. My coworkers were like, yeah, they brought you this. And I'm like... I was like, yo.
You threw it away?
No, they ate it. They didn't know it was him.
Oh, they didn't know it was him?
Yeah, one of my coworkers, the 2 of the coworkers that were there, they work part-time, so they weren't there for everything that was happening.
They don't know what was going on?
They didn't know until I filled them in. They were like, Allah, what the fuck? And
then?
I was like, yeah. So I'm not even touching those candies. They're like, oh, fuck it, we already ate
We
them.
ate
Right?
them.
Yeah, they ate them already. And I was just like, man, fuck that. And the next time he called again, and you know what? I told Nacho, I was like, hey, you know what, man? Like, can you just tell him to fuck off already, bro? And then Nacho was like, yeah, I got you. And so he's like, hey, man, you know what? Like, if you're not making any purchases, you're not switch over to T-Mobile, like, please stop calling, you know? You're starting to become harassment. Like, you're starting you're starting to harass, you're starting to make my coworkers and I feel uncomfortable. If you're not buying anything, stop.
So he told him straight.
Yeah, he just told him straight up. Because it was getting to that point.
Yeah, man.
And then he was like, oh, am I bothering you guys? And he was like, yeah, you are. He's like, all right, I'll stop. And then he stopped.
He stopped?
Yeah,
He did?
he finally stopped. But he was one of those guys, bro. Like, if you don't fucking tell him, he won't stop.
Well, what the hell?
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, man, there's some fucking weird people. Well, all right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you watched the entire podcast, just keep an eye out for maybe in the next couple weeks. I might post another one. Follow us on social media. We'll put our handles out on the link below. Subscribe, leave a like if you guys like this video. Comment too, the feedback, what you guys think. If you guys want to hear our opinions about some other topics or something like that, just leave a comment below. We'll definitely read that, and we'll.
You can reach out to us in our social media.
Yeah, reach out. Don't be afraid to to message us.
Just don't be weird.
Yeah.
Or a stalker, please.
Yeah. Don't
Don't work at Pizza Patron.
Don't work at American Eagle.
Brush your teeth.
Brush your teeth.
Please.
Don't steal corn dogs. Please. Or do.
If it's from Walmart, it's okay.
Yeah. Well, alright guys, thank you so much. That'll be it.